This beautiful 1995 Nissan 240sx is our street car, and we got some big plans for it. But first up is replacing the busted old coils with some new BC Racing DR coilovers. The suspension scientists at BC Racing told us to go with a digressive style damper instead of a linear damper because it's better for drifting. And I'll take their word for it because we make videos and they make suspension. 7 years ago, when I first bought a 240sx, the thought process was you just had to slam the car as much as possible and put on some stiff springs, and you'll have an easy car to slide. Sacrifice ride quality to get a good looking car. Nice thing is, you don't have to do that anymore. To do the install, you'll need these tools. Lift the car, and don't be an idiot, use jack stands to support it. Remove the lug nuts and take off all 4 wheels. Starting in the rear, remove the 17mm bolt that holds the bottom of the strut. Let's speed this up a bit. Slide the strut off the rear knuckle. Up front, remove the 2 17mm bolts that hold the strut to the knuckle. Pull the bolts out and slide the strut out of the knuckle. If you're having some trouble with this, put a floor jack in underneath the knuckle to make the bolt easier to take out. Under the hood, remove the 3 14mm nuts. When you get to the last one, support the strut so it doesn't fall. Jump in the back seat and rip out the rear deck lid. Then, using a driver and extension, remove the 2 12mm nuts. Remove the old coilover. The top side should come out first. Since our car already had coilovers, we took a measurement to match the ride height between the new and the old ones. With coilovers, adjusting the ride height is simple. You simply thread the lower bracket up or down to adjust the ride height. Double check your measurements and then lock in the perches. Slide the new front coilover into the strut tower, then secure it in place with the 12mm nuts. Reattach the lower bracket to the knuckle with the 17mm hardware you took off earlier. Torque the lower bolts to 90 to 112 foot-pounds. On our old coilovers, we were running 4 degrees of negative camber. Use the top plates to adjust the camber, but get in alignment just to be sure. And that's it. With the new coilovers, I really felt a difference. It was a lot more compliant and the suspension was softer than I was used to. So when we turbocharge this KA motor, it'll mean that we have a lot more grip. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more with this car, comment below.